Hello, my name is JessicaCross from JessicaCross ASMR, and if you are new to me, I am a relaxation specialist, and I mostly teach ASMR and guided meditations as tools for relaxation. If you are interested in finding out more about that in a live class with me, I do have a new workshop starting on September 16th, and it is called Zenvigorate, and we will talk about different relaxation tools, stress management, and guided meditation in order to motivate and grow. If you'd like more information about that, you can feel free to email me, and the link for more information will be down in the description. And today I want to do something a little bit differently. I may lapse into whispering a bit, as I still have a cold, and I am not sure if my voice will stay steady for a whole recording, but I really wanted to do this recording for you, as it is coming up on the solar eclipse. So I wanted to do an ASMR role play, which is a ritual in order to raise the energies, and then a guided meditation to help give us some insight for this solar eclipse that we are in the midst of, the energies we are in the midst of. If you are a purist about your rituals, this will not be a true Wicca or pagan ritual. This will be for fun and for relaxation. So I may not follow the correct order because I really am focusing on the sounds for relaxation. So I want you all to take a deep breath with me and get comfortable. And you might want to roll your head side to side. I know I want to stretch my neck a little bit because it is sore, because I am sick. But I am on antibiotics, so I will be better soon. And this is an intense time, which is why I wanted to make sure to reach out to you guys around this time. And I think we will start off with the element of fire so that we can smudge a little bit. And again, this is where I say, if you are a purist, you may be unhappy because I know this is the wrong order. But I'm going to do it this way anyway. So let's start with fire. It is the summer, so sorry, I bet that was very loud. But I was lighting this match, and I'm going to light a stick of Palo Santo. So if you like to smudge, and I do like to smudge, and even my husband likes this smudge, so I don't like sage very much. It smells like marijuana to me, which is fine. I have nothing against things smelling like marijuana, but I don't really love the scent, so it's not what I really want around my house. I'm actually going to light another match because this went out pretty quick. I won't put it as close to you guys this time. I also like the sound of that match lighting. I really want to light this Palo Santo so that I can really smudge around us. And Palo Santo are little pieces of wood from a Palo Santo tree, and they kind of smell like church incense, if you have ever smelled church incense. I can't think of what else to really attribute them to. So this is now burning. I have my Palo Santo burning, but I'm going to blow it out. Okay, so now it's really smoking. And it is beautiful, and I am going to put it around my computer and around the microphone. And I know you can't see it, but you can hopefully hear the fire. And I'm going to leave that. I think it has kind of a slight sandalwood smell, which I really enjoy. So that is going to smoke for a little while. And again, I know you can't see it, but that's kind of on purpose, because I really think you get more out of the relaxation when you close your eyes. I know for some people ASMR is visual, and there are lots of videos for you, and I will do them occasionally, but I also think with the guided meditations, it's nice to close your eyes and let the ASMR get you into a meditative state. And for me, with ASMR, I feel a tingle on the back of my head, and I can receive this from guided meditation. Sometimes I can even receive it just thinking about people I really love, which is why I think it has to do with the hormone oxytocin, which I will have a blog about coming out soon. If you have not found my blog, I will also put that in the link below. And now I can hear my voice getting a little raspy, so I am going to invoke the next element, which will be water. And I'm going to do that by actually pouring myself a big mug of green tea. I just made myself a big pot of green tea and thought I would pour that as the water for this ritual. That is delicious and just what I needed, and hopefully I can sip that throughout. The next element that I am going to invoke is that of earth, and I actually have an interesting sound for you. For those of you who are new to ASMR, a lot of people are triggered by different kinds of sounds, and so I don't tend to do recordings that are just trigger sounds, but I try to include lots of trigger sounds in my role plays. And so, the sound I have for earth is actually some ground cherry seeds. And I want to just tell you about ground cherries because I love them. They grow on little stalks out of the ground. They come to about 3 feet high, and they are not year-round, so the stalk will die at the end of the summer, but they produce these little paper lanterns, and inside are little yellow berries that kind of taste like slightly tart cherries. And they grow pretty readily in the mid-Atlantic if you know where to get them. So the seeds are not readily sold from what I have found, and I have gardening friends who have brought me seeds. And this is about 6 seeds that I have here, as my ground cherries did not come up as I wanted to this year. And so a friend of mine offered me some of the ground cherries he had brought to eat, and I will just plant these. I'm actually going to open one and eat it, so you can hear me opening these little paper lanterns. They are green paper lanterns, and then they turn yellow. That one's really sweet. And after they turn yellow, you can pick them, and you will have a sweet little cherry inside. And if you leave some to fall, they will grow the next summer. I'm actually rather disappointed because I love them, and we had so many last year that I took a lot of the ground cherries and I threw them on the other side of the fence in the alley and the little grassy area next to the road, next to my house, because I wanted them to grow for my neighbors. I wanted to be able to tell my neighbors to pick them and eat them, and not have them in my yard, but have them grow in the alleyway. But they did not grow. So I may have to be more intentional about it this year, and I may have to actually plant some of these little paper lanterns. But this is to represent Earth and to raise those energies for our meditation. And then finally, and this part I am very happy about, I am going to turn on a fan behind me. It is about 92 degrees Fahrenheit here right now, and we are trying not to use the air conditioning. We've used it most of the summer, but I don't like air conditioning, and it makes me not want to go outside because I get used to the cooler air, and then I don't want to go outside. I'm just going to put the fan a little bit close to the mic for a moment to raise that energy of the air. And then I'm going to place it behind me so it won't be as loud for you, but will get me. And I hope you don't mind. Usually my goal is to remove all of those white noise kind of sounds that may be around me, but I thought since I was doing this ritual, it might be nice to have the sounds of the air element behind me, and will keep me nice and cool as I do this meditation for you. We also have the nice summery sounds of the cicadas, which you can probably hear. There are lots of cicadas around, and they are very noisy all summer. And again, I often record in a closet so that you can't hear the cicadas, but I thought since this was a ritual, and we were calling on the elements, and it was a summer ritual, as it is the summer transition into fall, that it actually made sense to be able to hear the cicadas. So I want you to just take a few more deep breaths, just raising the energies between you and me, pulling in the energies of the elements and the energy of this eclipse, which we are still in, and which is usually a time where things shift and where we decide that we want something different. We may let go of some things, or we may decide to focus on new things. And if your eyes are not already closed, I want you to close your eyes. Take one more deep breath. And see yourself walking down a stone path. Look down at your feet. Are you wearing shoes or are you barefoot? Look down at the stones. How do they feel underneath you? And I want you to walk slowly on this path, barely placing your heel past the toes of your other foot, almost as if you are walking a labyrinth. Breathe deeply as you walk. Look down again at the stone path and your feet, and just focus on the colors of the stone and the slow pace of your walking. As you walk slowly, the path widens, and soon you hear the sound of steps behind you. As you continue to look down, you soon notice that your feet are joined by another pair of feet walking alongside you. A guide has come to join you on your path. If you feel comfortable with this guide, you may take their hand and walk along together. Feel the love of this guide as they have come to support you on your journey. Ask your guide what you need to know to continue to move forward. Your guide may answer you in words, or you may get thoughts or feelings as an answer. If it feels like it is your own voice or feelings that are answering, do not push that answer away. Your intuition can also talk to you in your own voice. Continue to walk slowly and receive any information you need from your guide. You may ask any other questions that come to mind and see what you receive. And when you are ready, thank your guide and continue to walk forward as your guide stops walking with you for now. And you may now drift off to sleep or wiggle your fingers and toes and hear the sounds around your physical body. And when you are ready, open your eyes. This is a good time to write down anything you may have learned. And this was purposely a very simple meditation to show you that often that is all you need from guided meditation. My daily meditation is to meet with a guide and ask what I need to know that day. I may do more in-depth meditations later in the day, but without fail, every day, I do a very simple, sometimes 2 or 3 minutes before I get out of bed in the morning, very simple meditation, and just ask what I need to know, or what I need that day, or what my body needs that day, or what my mind needs that day, and just taking some guidance and allowing myself to connect. And that is really all your meditation needs to be. Sometimes you will see more, and sometimes your guides will not let you leave with just a simple answer. But just starting from that place, I think takes some of the pressure out of what a guided meditation needs to be, and allows you to incorporate it into your life a bit more easily. And this is one of the things that I will teach in my upcoming workshop, because honestly my goal is to show you how to do this on your own, to provide you with the relaxation tools that have worked for me, and you can find what works for you and find a way to incorporate it into your daily life so that you can connect with that part of yourself, or the energies around you, or whatever it is that you feel you tap into. Connecting into that every day will change the way you look at the world, and will change even just the way you look at your day. So doing a meditation like that for 2 to 3 minutes during your lunch break can totally change the second half of your workday. And it doesn't have to be a long meditation. It can be that short. So if you're interested in finding out more, if you enjoy these meditations, please do click the link below and find out more about the upcoming workshop, or email me. And I hope to see some of you there. And thank you so much for taking this little break with me today. Okay. Take care. Bye-bye.